Let's take a closer look at how we can determine the customer's expectations. In the previous training, we saw that negative events move customers down the diamond. It typically takes more than one initially, but then after a while, they tend to move down rather quickly. In this particular model, this negative event caused this customer to move down the diamond. In this case, they move from satisfied mute to dissatisfied mute, which means they move from the ranks of the satisfied to the dissatisfied. 14 to 15 positive events would move them back up, but only to the satisfied mute level, and we want them to be buyers or endorsers, so why didn't that happen? Here's the reason right here. There's a negative event that moved them from buyer to satisfied mute that we haven't addressed yet. So how do we go about doing that? 14 to 15 more positive events would move them up. Let's see how we could make that happen while we're moving them up from the ranks of the dissatisfied mutes. There are three powerful words that are used in sales and customer service, and I encourage you to use these whenever it seems appropriate. The words are, and what else? And what else? What else could the customer tell us that would enable us to serve them even better? Sales professionals use these three words in their needs analysis. They ask the customer, what are the top three problems facing your business? And when the customer answers 1, 2, and 3, what do the sales professionals ask? And what else? The objective is to have one tough conversation with the customer. When the customer becomes vocal because they are a grumbler, there were multiple negative events that brought them down, and in order to move them all the way back up to buyer or endorser, we must address them all. Are there some commonalities in the complaints that you're hearing from your customers that seem to be causing some of these issues? Look for recurring problems that happen over and over again. And remember, recurring problems are, by definition, symptoms. This is something you would want to pass on to others in your organization. What's causing this problem to recur? Look for patterns. By industry, are all of your customers in one industry tending to have the same complaints? Or in a certain geographic area? Or more importantly, is the competition creating some of these issues? Determine a course of action. The best way to determine a course of action is to share your best practices and collaborate with others beyond the customer service team.